Today we're taking a look at a game called Dark and Darker. Guess this is kind of like a multiplayer game. Don't know too much about it. I downloaded it a while ago and start out, you gotta make an account. I already made one, we just need to verify it. Pretty simple setup, nothing too crazy. This is your character creation area. You've got 9 choices. Possible they'll add more later. Fighter, Barbarian, Rogue, Cleric, Wizard, Ranger, Bard, Warlock, Druid. Probably gonna be either a fighter or a rogue. See, quick. I'm gonna go with a rogue, and we're gonna call him. I'm a melee type person in real life, so Blade. But then again, there aren't many real life wizards in real life. Maybe they exist. I don't know. Anyway, into Dark and Darker. First, you enter the lobby. Sends you over to this screen. You can add your friends. They can go with you. I don't know if this has a good player base. I think it would. I also wonder if it's possible if you meet people in a dungeon, you can add them and then play with them later. That might be fun. And can you team up, or are you always against each other? PvP. Or PvE. In the intro, you can attack each other, so maybe there's a way to set up teams. I'm not sure. Be interesting to find out. So our character name is Bladezo. Not a bad name. I do get some levels playing this game, so I don't think it's too hard to level up in this game. I think it's just time spent in game, and that'll help you level. Or it's something else that I don't even know. I'm sure there's a ton that I'll miss here in this video. I'm just doing a first look. When I do a first look, it's like fresh, no input, no bias. It's just a random person with no knowledge of a game jumping in and taking a look. So that's where we're at. Bladezo is sitting in the lobby. Had a little trouble figuring out this menu system and where I was supposed to go. But eventually we figured it out. You just hit the start button. But I thought maybe I was supposed to add some people or choose a map or adjust my equipment. At first, you're not going to really adjust your equipment because you don't have anything. So just hit the start button. So this is kind of how you start out. You usually have some other players around and you can whack them or do different stuff. This equipment you can't actually pick up, but it looks like you can. Believe me, I tried many times. There could be a way that I just don't know how. Very possible. Probably should have tested this out before I jumped in here, huh? Oh well, live and learn. Loading. Starting out. Thought I was equipmentless because I didn't know what to do. Didn't know the controls yet, just kind of bopped around. Eventually we punch our way out of that gate there. Saw that we had some weapons, but didn't know the buttons to push. I think that turning the torch off mechanism is pretty important to kind of hide yourself. A lot of the game you're just kind of hiding and hoping that the enemies don't see you. Doesn't always work. A lot of them will smell you or hear you or see you somehow. In fact, it rarely works. It really just depends on the type of enemy. In here we had a bunch of skeletons. Let's see if we could get some loot. Didn't work out. We were dead. Ah, shit. Guess we're dead. Adventure over. So once you die, you can jump back into the lobby and start it all over again. Alright, that didn't work very well. So even though you click a map, that's not going to be the same every time, even if it's the same spot on the map. It's I don't know if it's like kind of like a roguelite, kind of randomized type situation. I really don't know. That's what it kind of seemed like. Get a look at a bit of the controls. Pretty standard stuff, nothing too crazy. There were some areas I couldn't get through. I'm not sure what I was missing. I like the graphics in the game, and they're pretty good. Might need a beefy computer to run it, I'm not sure. But it looks good here. There's a whole bunch of settings that you can adjust in terms of like the type of anti-aliasing. I tried a couple of them, but I couldn't tell a big difference, but then I gave up. But I'm sure you could adjust it to make it look a little bit better than here. This was just kind of flying by the seat of my pants on the character creation scene. So look at another player. He had some gear. You can pet this wolf over here. He'll yawn and go back to sleep. Down here is where's that equipment that we saw last time. Some more players down here. Still can't pick it up. We try anyway. Start off, you have a couple of spells, I think. Eventually we figure out how to open or put the weapon in our hand. The weapon that's in our inventory, not those weapons right there. These jerks wouldn't leave me alone. Oh, there we go. So I'm not sure how you pick which attack it does, or if it's just random. Maybe it's a directional pad thing. Not sure. Guy had like a skeleton outfit. I don't know how he gets that. Maybe that's his character. Maybe something he unlocked. Who knows? Kind of a cool concept. It's almost like a RPG, but it's not really because it's randomized. At least I don't consider it an RPG just because I might put RPG in the thumbnail, but or even in the description just to get more clicks. But to me, it's not really an RPG. You do have loot. It's more like Tarkov, but for melee. That's basically what it is. It's Tarkov. If Tarkov made Skyrim, basically. Most of the equipment you get early on, you won't be able to put on. Tried putting that ring on, I didn't know where it went. Anyway, this one we survive a little bit longer. Let's kill this skeleton here. There's like these flying guys that come in and try and kill us. You heard that weird noise, that's one of the flying guys. They're all on the other side of the wall except for one. Snuck through. Not too difficult. Unless there's like 20 of them, then it's difficult. Later on, we'll see where a guy goes down a ladder and there's like 10 to 15 of them. Then he runs out. It's kind of interesting to see the... If you die, you can become a spectator, kind of like Call of Duty or other games. So you can see how other people play the game. Probably good for getting better if you can see what they're doing. Maybe if we spectate, we'll figure out how to do this crap. Here we are just running around looking for stuff. Or no, we're already dead. This is the spectator. Got sidetracked. This guy goes into this pyramid. His moves don't make a lot of sense. I watched him for like 10 minutes. I don't know if he knows what he's doing. Mostly just does a lot of looking around and whacking random stuff. Guess he's only trying to aggro as few as he can, but just seemed a little odd the way he does it. Almost died right there. And he heals up. Puts a bandage on. Does a little shuffle. Takes a little nap. Does a little jig before he heads off to fight the battle. Checks another health potion. Looks around. Eats a bandage. Wonder what bandages taste like. Probably not very good. It also might depend on the brand. Probably those Toys R Us bandages probably taste the best. Saw something odd the other day. I was in the store. They had like a Toys R Us section in the store. So I guess some store must have bought Toys R Us. So now it's just like a little section inside of a store. It's not an actual store. It's just like a brand name, I guess. So if you were ever wondering what happened to Toys R Us, they do still exist, just not as a store. Well, I don't want to be a liar. Maybe there are stores somewhere, but in this store, they were just a little section. It said Toys R Us, and that was that. Bunch of children's toys. There's the flying head guys. He probably should have went down there and cleared them out, and then he would have survived. Instead, he stays up here, and then he gets killed. If you're looking for a teacher, don't go to Sound Force. I don't think he's a great teacher of this game. But you can't pick him. You get what you get. Now he just starts swinging the sword randomly. I don't know what the hell he's doing here. Seems like he was trying to crack some ice or something. I don't know. Challenging the ghosts to a sword fight. Luring them. Maybe it's his practice swings before he goes to battle. He whacks something like he's making progress, but nothing ever happens. So I don't know what the hell Sound Force is doing. Switches to an axe. I guess that sword wasn't doing enough damage to the wall. He does some more practice swings. Hopefully he'll get warmed up eventually. I doubt it. At this point we got bored. Returned to the lobby. You can do your microphone as always on, or you can do push to talk. I like always on, and then just have a mute button. That's what I prefer, just so you don't have to keep pushing the button. Or like a toggle on and off, but just to turn it off, not to, if that makes any sense. Less button pushing is the goal there with the microphone. For me anyways. Maybe other people like to push the buttons all the time. I'm lazy. I like to just talk into the microphone. Plus, if I have to reach up and hit the mic every second, that's gonna prevent me from speaking. Whereas if I'm just hanging out, walking around, talking to myself, and then maybe someone will hear me and they'll start micing up too. Wish there was more games with microphone just right in the game. Adds a good element of interaction that you just don't see in most games today. Or if you do see it, it's in like Call of Duty and it's just some annoying asshole playing his music or talking in Spanish to his family. So we turn these lights off. Looks like we're in a goblin den. Doesn't really work. He sees us. These goblins aren't too tough. Smeagol went down easy. Hit the light again. He gives us some coins, so that was good. I doubt we keep them. Turn off another light. Kind of like we're the Hobbit sneaking around. Or Bilbo Baggins. The Baggins is my precious. He stole shit. I hate him. Schmeagle. I could go for a tuna melt. Sounds good. Turned off that light, but then this scorpion guy came around. Had to fight him. I think we die here. Yep, we die here. Back at the lobby. We do a little waiting. Then we hit the button, I think, eventually. This guy keeps wanting me to change my equipment. I don't have any equipment, so shut up, kid. Back in the waiting area. It must be some kind of a wizard. I bet wizard's the best class. Maybe I'll try a wizard when I play this next. If I ever play it. Usually I have 30 minutes to play a game each week. Maybe if I'm trying to get ahead, I'll do like an hour to hour and a half of video game playing. Then the rest of the time is just spent on editing and making a semi-decent product. It's never perfect. If you're new to the channel, this is Glako. Used to be named GlakoBlako, but then we changed it to Gaming with Glako. So if you're new out there, hi, my name's Glako. I'd appreciate the sub and the comment. Let me know what you think of the games, or my stupid voice, or the way I talk, why these skeletons are dumb, or why this game's dumb, or why this game's awesome, why I'm awesome. You know, if you want to say I'm awesome, you know, that's cool too. You could do that. Died again. Back to the lobby. Loading back in. This video is going to be a little shorter. Usually I like to hit at least 30 minutes. We didn't quite make it there, but it's really pretty close. It's like 29 minutes or something. Pretty short wait there when we got in. So I don't know if that was a game that had already started or what the deal is. Maybe just got lucky. Here we are in ice territory. Lowered in next to some chests. Got a harp. I don't know what we're going to do with that. So I assume there's some sort of extraction, kind of like in Tarkov. That has to be how it is. I have no idea how it works. I'd have to look it up online. These pants weren't any better, so we put the old ones back on. I think. Thought that's what happened. Maybe not. Another skeleton. Trying out our spell. Don't quite know what that thing does. Maybe some elemental damage, I don't know. Checking out the skeleton. He gave us some moldy bread. It's always appreciated. I always say when I get bread that's not molded, I call over to the chef, say, hey, where's my mold? Then he rubs some blue cheese on it and sends me away. Got some boots. This room was pretty full of skeletons. There wasn't really a lot we could do here. we're kind of doomed. I guess we could have just walked right out and just said, hey, see you later. It's not what we did, of course. I don't know how well they open doors. Got out the old blades and saw what we could do. Not much. Just keep on going, see if we could see some more of this cave. Found another skeleton. Decided to try and hack him up. Didn't really work. Dead again. As you can see, it's kind of a tough game. I'm sure it gets easier the more you play. But Tarkov, Call of Duty, any of those games, you start out with this, it's an uphill battle. I'm sure you get some hours in and starts to loosen up a bit. But anyway, it's a pretty cool game. I do recommend it. I enjoyed my time in the game. And might meet some cool people to battle with in the game. Or if you got friends, it'd be really fun if you had friends playing this game. Pretty good sound effects too. See, it even changed when we went on the carpet. One thing I would maybe add is just more interactables in the game, just little things here and there that you can interact with. That might be neat. It's an ugly looking bastard. We were just doing some warm-up laps, you know, get those legs pumping. Get the blood flowing, getting ready for battle. Up here, we went around the corner. This guy was a better jumper than me. Never been real good at parkour. In real life, I'm actually not bad at parkour, but not in video games. I'm not that good at any video game, really. Pinball, maybe I'm okay at. Alright, here we go. Ready to die. Maybe I'll get level 3 this time by osmosis. I was able to use some bandages this time. That was a win. Here's where we pop out into this darkness. So we pull out our torch. After some fumbling around. This was kind of a no-win situation here. Had this shrine of hell, so they go, I'll save it when I need it. Then skeletons or zombies, zombies start popping out of the ground, and everywhere you walk, they just start popping up. You have to go real slow, I think. But I didn't go slow enough. I got 2 of them after me, and then more start popping up because I'm running away. I do outrun them, I think, but then I just run into more monsters. Close the door on them just to see if they'll come through. I don't think they do. The monsters are pretty stupid. Down here, though, it's a spider and some more zombies and skeletons, so we're just screwed. Jump over them, we make it a little bit, and then we just run into more spiders. And And another skeleton. He blocks our way and down again. Well, that's the game, folks. I hope you appreciate this first look at the game. GlakoBlako is signing out. Catch some of the other videos if you're looking for more.